G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So we're finally getting something new by the end of today, and it is the TEQ Ultimate Gohan EZA. Obviously one that a lot of people have been waiting for. He's a pretty significant unit in Dokkan's history, so it's pretty sick to finally get his EZA, and Majin Buu Saga is just slapping at the moment. So perfect timing here. We'll just quickly run over his category, his sort of kit, and then we'll go into the team build. So as you can see, he gets the Saviors hybrids, 3 key 170. Sorry. He continues to greatly stack attack and defense, and then he also lowers attack now. So there's a lot of enemies during the 9th anniversary that can be debuffed. Really, really handy. For his passive skill, you got key 3, 158%, plus an additional 58%. Reduces damage by 30% for one turn. So on that first turn, you get damage reduction to help, obviously, while he stacks up to build that defense. So that's huge. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. So that's exactly the way we like it to be written. Means we're at least getting an attack, so we can potentially proc that hidden potential if you've got that in there. Launches another additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. From the turn in which the character performs their third attack in battle. So if you get lucky with the hidden potential, I'm pretty sure that this can then proc mid-turn and you can actually quad super. And when you consider that you're greatly stacking attack and defense, you're quad supering, that's going to be absolutely insane. So you get an additional attack plus 58% and an additional attack plus 58 for 3 turns when guard is active. So he's guards or attacks. I think I forgot to read that out. So obviously kit very much based around what it already was, and he just gets even better. So he then gets he can transform or exchange, whatever you want to call it, from the 5th turn to where he goes into Ultimate Gohan. So his super attack effect changes to greatly raising attack and defense for 3 turn. So again, those additionals are going to be super important. And he also has a 70% chance to stun. Passive is a bit more basic here, but still crazy. You've got the key 3, 258% attack and defense. Guards all attacks. Launches an additional super attack, plus an additional attack plus 58% for the rest of battle, and then super effective within the same turn when guard is active. So always performs a crit when facing only one enemy whose HP is 58% or more, or when there is a Majin Buu Saga enemy. So the key with this guy is just going to be transforming at the right time, going between the stacking here, and then you can get a big old jump in damage there. So Gohan's EZA is obviously going to be insane, and as you can see here, we've jumped over to Dokkan Info. Shout out to the wiki beforehand. But the weakness for the EZA is taking it on using Worldwide Chaos. Is what it's just translated funny here. So we've got 3 leaders for the category. It is either the Tech Droids, the Int Merge Zamasu, who's just the 150, or hopefully you do have the Tech Merge Zamasu here. So Tech Merge Zamasu, 200%. He's obviously going to be your go-to leader here. As we scroll throughout, Gohan is tech, so primarily you want to use as many int units that you have available. So it's sort of a bit annoying that Tech Merge Zamasu is the lead when Int Merge Zamasu shares the same name. So you definitely don't want to run, well, you can't actually run them together. I'd probably skip over AGL Buu. Physical Buu tanks, if you're running a Buu rotation, could be a pretty viable option. I'm definitely going to be running the Int Rose EZA. That LR EZA can do some insane damage, so he's definitely going to be really viable. Again, Int Cell, if you're running maybe some other Android units, could work pretty well, or even just as a floater, you know that he's not going to take damage. And if you, for some reason, did get into trouble, he can get off that revive, go perfect cell, or not revive, but you know what I mean, exchange. Looking at the other guys here, probably wouldn't go anyone else in that row. Int Buu is going to be really good. A unit that performs multiple supers. You can link up if you are bringing other Buu units like Tech Evil Buu here. I think using him, if you've got him, is going to be a super good option. and going along, the Int Piccolo would also be really good. And just a unit that can sit in the like slot 2 or 3, fire off a billion super attacks. Scrolling down, if you're using that Boo focus team, as I mentioned, you could go with STR Kid Boo or the physical type Boo EZA. And then, I guess, yeah, if you could literally just go pretty much a full Boo team if you did want to. The TEQ Exchange Boo's really good after their EZA now. If you're using that Zamasu style team, Int Goku Black here, Rose, the Int Zamasu could all be really good options. If you're using a Sworn Enemies heavy team, I guess you've got this DKP. He is a support class unit. But other than that, you can see we then go into SSRs there. Yeah, pretty limited, but with the crits and the huge damage that someone like TEQ Zamasu can do, I think we're not going to have too much trouble knocking this EZA over. So now I'll jump over and show you the team that I've decided to use in game. So here we are with the team that I have put together for this EZA. As I mentioned, I think TEQ Merge Zamasu is just going to be the best option as a leader. With those crits, he's still going to be able to put out really good damage. Operates as a slot 1 option early on. I think that's just a super effective way to go. And when you are bringing TEQ Merge Zamasu, bringing the Int Goku Black, just his EZA can do some huge damage. Perfect linking partner to just slap in slot 2 next to Zamasu, and I think Piccolo, he'll be sort of a floating / slot 2 if we do get dodgy rotations. The thing with Piccolo here, whoops, it didn't work there, but we've got big bad bosses, which is going to be really effective when we're using him with these other Goku Black and the Fusion Zamasu. We've got the Int Boo here. He's not going to link up really well, but he's just going to be awesome once he post super. His defense will be good. We've got the Int Goku Black and then also the Int Zamasu. So we're keeping this a very heavy Zamasu Goku Black sort of base team. It's just going to optimize our linking, the synergy. We don't have any orb changes or real support on the team other than, I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, you don't. It's the AHL Zamasu. I was thinking support. But yeah, pretty much it's just going to be using you and you as linking partners, and they're just going to finish off whatever TEQ Zamasu doesn't. I've got this Int Zamasu here. As you can see, he does heal 7% HP, and he is a damage reduction unit as well. So he's just going to, sit in slot 1 if I, for some reason, didn't get a TEQ Zamasu in slot 1. I think he will show quite a bit of worth here, especially when he's already got the typing boost and the category boost as well. So I imagine that this EZA is going to be super easy with this style of team. If you were looking to switch out options, I do have the Worldwide Chaos category here. So who could we bring in? I guess you could bring in something like you. For this team in particular, you would, like, AGL Super Bill would have guard, but his damage wouldn't be all too crazy. You could bring in someone like the TEQ Droids, because then they're going to be able to use that Ghost Usher, and that is a pretty cheeky way to get through EZAs. And as I mentioned, Incel could also be used as just a bit of a floating unit. Whoops, clicked on the wrong one there. But he's another one of those units that does have big bad bosses. So I'd love to bring this guy in for his support, but you're going to get so much more value out of using the Int Rose. But if you absolutely need to, that could definitely be an exchange to make there. But that's my team for the EZA. It's going to be dropping in like 16 hours or 17 hours from when I release this video. But let me know your thoughts on the EZA and how you're going to be planning on building your team to take it on. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.